Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my monthly slash spring reset. We're going a little bit above and beyond the typical monthly reset, but I also have not done one of these since January, so I am in desperate need of a reset, especially right now because my apartment is an absolute disaster right now. So I think we are actually going to start by just picking everything up, refresh the space a little bit, because we also have a really exciting piece of furniture coming in today, and there's already a little bit of it here today, but it's coming in literally 5 boxes. You'll see why when we get there, but for now I'm going to just pick up everything. I know I have a ton of dishes to do. I made a disaster meal prepping this weekend and just haven't picked it up yet. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. That's embarrassing to admit on the internet. But I'm also embarrassed to show you how much of a mess my life is right now, but that's okay. We're not here to judge, we're here to reset. Okay, so let's start by picking everything up. I also know that I want to move the yellow chair that is in our little like bonus room space, and you'll see why later today. Okay, let's get rolling. We've got a lot to do. This room is reorganized as a just for now because this chair is not staying there. It just needs to be moved to my dad's, and I'm not moving that today, and we needed space in the other room, so this is just a for now. And someone is discovering the chair for the first time because it's in a new location. Up next is dishes, but first I want to make it smell good in here. Lighting a candle. I love this candle. It's from Etsy, and I can't wait to use the jar after. Okay, so that's officially the heaviest thing I own. Thank you, IKEA. And you know what? The cherry on top was that one of my neighbors watched me carry all of that stuff in. Well, not all of it. I was on my last one, which makes me feel a little bit better, but she saw me carrying it in and I was really struggling because I was on the last one. So anyways, I'm gonna finish picking up the kitchen and then I will probably vacuum in, oh my gosh, I forgot how much of a mess it looked. Anyways, I'm gonna finish picking up the kitchen and then I'm gonna go vacuum where that is going. Actually, I'll probably eat dinner and then vacuum, but I'm so excited. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today because I do go to bed early, but maybe Jack will finish it for me because he does not go to bed early. I did such a good job cleaning the kitchen that I don't even feel overwhelmed when I turn and look at all these boxes on the other side of the room. We are officially done building the bed. I'm actually very excited about it. I don't remember if I talked about this bed at all yesterday when I was talking, but we did buy a day bed. It's from IKEA, and we picked this one because we really wanted something that ideally is not only in here as our like guest room slash office space, but then also in future homes. It can be used that way as well. So we finished building it about an hour ago, and now it is time to put all the bedding on it. But I will say there is a very high likelihood that I am going to change this bedding because I have white bedding right now. I hope. It's in a space bag and I just kind of assumed that that's what it was. Anyways, I think it's my bedding from college and it's just plain white, and I don't think I want white on white. Like, I think I want some type of pattern duvet on this, but right now there's just this pinkish sheet on it. So I'm gonna try and work with what I have right now, and then I'll decide what I want to buy, if I want to buy anything. But I'm sure I'm going to change this at least a couple of times. Listen, all of this has been living in space bags for at least 3+ years because, like I said, this white bedding is from my college, like freshman dorm room. And also, this is just the duvet insert. I thought that I had the cover too, so I might have to buy a cover. And if I buy a cover, I might get like something slightly patterned. I don't know. Like I said, this could very well change, but the vision is here, okay? I just need to execute it just a tiny bit better. Essentially, what we're planning to do is eventually have pillows on every single edge of this so that it's like super comfy and we can kind of like lounge on it. But for now, this is all the pillows that I had that were like extra. So this is what it looks like for now. Listen, I am gonna throw this stuff in the dryer so it doesn't have wrinkles, simply so that I can show you. But one second, I want to show you something else right now. This is the vision. I can't see the camera at all, so hopefully you guys can see that. This is the vision. Doesn't this look good? I feel like these colors go well together, right? And then we get some more color because this is like a lot of white for me. I like some color, you know? Hopefully that looks good. Editing me can let future me know if she likes this up there. But I have no idea where this room's from. Jack's mom actually gave it to us a while ago and we just stuck it in like our little extra closet storage space. And originally we were going to put it in our bedroom, I think above the dresser. But now that we have this, I kind of feel like it would look really cute above this bed. I don't know. I'm gonna throw some of the stuff in the dryer so that I can fluff it up, get some of the wrinkles out, and then also just kind of pick up this room. Because this is the current state of this room. It's just a little bit of a mess, and I did make it that way. I'm the reason it's a bit of a mess. Yes, it's still wrinkled. I just put that in the dryer and it did absolutely nothing. So I put it back on the bed because I'm frustrated with it. I can't handle it right now, but I will fix the wrinkles eventually. But here is what the room is looking like. I'm pretty happy with it considering we have reorganized this room, I think 4 times before we settled on this layout, and we've lived here for almost a year now. And we just now settled on this layout. Like I said, there's other things I want to do with this room, like the pillows and the wall stuff and whatever, but we have been working on this room for so long. And I'm also just not surprised because we're asking it to be a guest room, we're asking for it to be a place that we can also just hang out in, and we're asking for it to be an office for both me and Jack, which is why we have 2 desks in here. And in an ideal world, our desks would match, but we're not trying to be perfect over here, okay? We're already asking enough of this room. I just really want some more pillows. And I also just finally feel like this room is serving its purpose. I feel like we're gonna get a lot more use out of this room now that we have a bed that can actually like host guests. Because before there was nothing here, like it was just all this furniture rearranged differently, plus 2 armchairs, which just did not make sense in this room. So I'm very excited to have this room up and moving. But let me show you the new chaos that is the rest of my apartment after building this bed. I'm sorry, look at the amount of cardboard on the floor right now. This is taking up my entire living room and it's all cardboard. I think there's just like that one little piece that I don't even know if that's recyclable or not, but I need to break this down and bring it all to the recycling center, which just is an after work tomorrow task at this point because Jack is busy and it's getting late and I'm kind of ready for bed already. So we're gonna tackle this mess tomorrow. Oh, are you tired too? Oh my goodness. Listen, the chores I feel like I always have to do are laundry and dishes. Laundry, and then I'm probably gonna go do the dishes. Welcome to my closet. While I was putting away my laundry, I figured we could also do a little closet refresh and also a little bit of a reorganization because over here, I find this to be like the easiest part of my closet to access. So I like to have all of like my seasonal clothes over here. So like right now, this is all winter work clothes and like jackets and stuff over here. And then down here is all of my like sweaters and blouses. And then it gets into summer stuff over in this corner. So I figured we can kind of shift it around. I'll put the winter stuff in this corner down here and then all of my summer stuff right here so I can easily grab it. And then also I know that there's things I need to get rid of and I will probably most likely just get rid of the things that I haven't worn at all this winter or things that I know that I will continue to wear because it's in my closet, but things that I don't like anymore. I don't know if other people are the same way, but if there's something in my closet and I don't like it, I'm just gonna keep wearing it. I don't know why. But anyway, I do already have an entire bag of donations ready sitting in our other closet, and then I actually started another bag a couple of days ago. So hopefully I will fill up that entire bag. Maybe not tonight, but before I go to the donation center. Now that my closet's in summer mode, it looks so much more fun. Like, look at these colors. It's all like bright and fun and colorful. And this is everything I'm getting rid of. Not a ton. I knew it wouldn't be a ton because I feel like I do a pretty good job of keeping on track with everything in my closet. Like if I notice I don't like the fit of something anymore or I just never reach for something, I normally will immediately put it in a donation bag. So I knew I wouldn't have a ton, but I haven't reached for any of these things all winter. So now I know it's time to just get rid of them. And then I will probably do the same thing again once summer is over. If I haven't worn something all summer, I know it's time to get rid of it. Unless it's something I'm saving for a specific occasion. Like there was this one dress that I didn't wear in my closet for maybe like 2 years. No, that might be stretching it. Maybe just like a year and a half. But I was like, I'm keeping it in my closet until I find something to wear it to. And then I ended up wearing it to the little birthday dinner me and my fiance went to. So that was really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go throw these in the donation bag. For the last day of our reset, we're gonna focus on the bedroom because there's a lot of things I want to do in here. Mainly because I keep waking up in the morning super stuffy. And I don't know if that's just because it's spring, there's a lot of pollen out. I don't know, but it's normally just in the morning and then by the end of the day, I feel fine. Like my nose is no longer stuffy. So I'm like, maybe it's just the dust in here. We do have a little air purifier that we run in here, but I definitely need to wash the duvet and I want to wash our mattress pad and see if I can vacuum the actual mattress because I saw someone online do that. So I'm hoping all of these things will help with my stuffiness. And also I want to see if I can wash my pillows. I can't remember if I have the kind of pillows that you can wash or if I have the other ones. I can't remember because I have so many different pillows. I'm like, which pillows did I put on which bed? Anyway, that's going to be my focus this morning. We'll see if I get into anything crazy this afternoon, but I want to do that this morning because like I said, I've got a couple loads to wash of just bedding and hopefully that will kind of clear up my morning sinus issues. I feel like I'm going to be doing laundry literally all morning, but the mattress pad is in the washing machine right now. I had to do it on like a bulky load setting because it was so thick obviously, but I also already dusted this entire room and now I'm going to attempt to vacuum the mattress. For some reason this is going to be really hard in my head, but we'll see. I don't think that actually picked up a lot of dust from the bed, but I don't know, it's hard to tell because I didn't clean out the vacuum before doing that. But if anything, I feel like there's probably a lot of dust on the actual like mattress pad that we have, so hopefully washing that will help. We did actually move the bed and all the furniture a couple of months ago to vacuum underneath, and I'm not going to do that today because I am alone and I just don't have it in me to move all the furniture and vacuum underneath it alone. It was a lot easier to do that with Jack here last time, so we'll probably do that eventually at some point as well. Probably also need to do that in the living room with the couches, but like I said, I'm not moving furniture when I'm alone. That's not in the cards today. I will move it alone, but just not today. I was literally about to come on here and say, okay, now it's just a waiting game on waiting for all the laundry to get done. And I'm actually going to throw every single one of these like throw pillows into the dryer as well. But while I wait for the washing machine and the dryer to be done, I've decided I'm going to go through my entire dresser, get rid of anything I don't wear, and then also go through my bedside table because I feel like I have a lot of somewhat random things in my bedside table. So I need to just either better organize it or go through it and get rid of some things. Either way, I'm gonna get rid of at least a little bit because I know at the bottom of my drawer there's things that I just don't really reach for, and I want to make sure that I'm actually using everything that I'm keeping. I get very overwhelmed if I have a lot of stuff surrounding me and if there's just like a lot of clutter out. I'm gonna do a quick declutter and then hopefully next time you see me I will have some more of my laundry done. After 2 hours in the dryer, we're finally ready to make the bed. And just like that, we are done with our reset. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!